get their medals, and Benin, who they played in the third place playoff, were also another side that didn't have to travel far, next door neighbours to both Nigeria and Ghana, although they might not say Togo's, of course, in between them and Ghana. My geography is pretty good.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but it's not far to come. They could come by bus, which they wanted to.
They were a side that had the opportunity of perhaps coming forward until they had to get some aggressive play and then get some players out, though. But they really came to sell themselves well, Nigeria. Their fans have come in numbers to support them. They're not disappointed, perhaps, but they know that they came in to give a huge account of themselves, Nigeria. And so, second place, not a bad one, because Nigeria was the last team to really arrive for the tournament, did they?
They did, in fact. They were in camp for a week. Whilst they were in camp, what actually happened to them was that because of the last round of league matches was played on the Friday night, the teams asked for them to come out of camp. So that must have disrupted them somewhat. When they got here, their first game was, the first half of their first game, they looked like they hadn't even arrived. And then the second half, they played well and won that to go forward. But they've certainly put up a good performance, and nothing anybody can be ashamed of. Their performances was good. They just met a side today that was just on top of their game and didn't let them get away with anything.
Good game today for him, Ifeanyi.
Yeah.
Well, the Nigerians, good side. Well, they have chance to look at it too. They will be looking forward to that one and be hoping at least they can make amends with that one as well. The coach did say before the tournament, and at least when they had the first game, he did say they were going to use this one as a preparatory tournament towards the competition next year. And if all things being equal, there will definitely be some additions into their team going forward. And so the Nigerian Football Supporters Club have done a massive job to come all the way down to Ghana to lend support down to the team.
See a little bit here. You might see a special handshake, I'm not sure, coming through there, because that was Kamal Awal, and he was playing for Roda in Holland when Frank Rutten, who's from Fox, Europe and Africa Sports Executive, he was actually the CEO of the club. So the little smile as they went by each other there as they shook hands. And talking about shaking hands, the two presidents of West Zone A and West Zone B, the Fox men, being presented with the WAFU little presentation to say thank you.
Yeah, it's been a great organization, Barry, honestly. It's been good. You certainly have enjoyed yourself in Ghana. In this couple of weeks down, you're of course looking forward to coming back again, do you?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be back. Well, there we are. Just the acknowledgement of the fans that the champions of 2017 of the WAFU Cup of Nations is Ghana, and they now come forward to get their gold medals. The crowd still haven't left, few blue seats here and there, but the majority of people have stayed on to watch their heroes, the team that have given them perhaps a lot more hope than the senior Black Stars have done in the past, and I think it's now maybe a resurgence of young footballers coming through here. And I think to hear the coach Appiah this morning at breakfast tell me that he's going to include a lot of these youngsters in the squad, that will allow them to train with the senior players, allow them to get used to the style of play, everything that goes with it. It's very important to bring these youngsters through. And the man there, little fella, you can see how small he is, he actually caused absolute chaos when he came on, Raza. And Raza, in fact, is like a razor. Yeah. Raza is a good name for him because he cut his way through, Razak, yeah. Did he not? Cut his way through the Nigerian defence. Well,
so the atmosphere here at the Cape Coast Stadium really giving you an indication of what you've seen so far at the 2017 WAFU Cup of Nations, Ghana, the overall winners of the competition. The only game they lost was against Nigeria. And guess what? They humbled Nigeria with 4-1.
Yeah, they gave it back to them, didn't they? With interest. So there it is.
Also waiting patiently to have the trophy. The Ghanaian side, their captain, Isaac Chum, most valuable player.
And it's wonderful that the CAF president himself, Hassan Hassan, this is his first official duty. Do you know that, as a president? It's the first time he's doing an official duty. This is it. From the CAF president to the captain. Well done, Ghana. Well done. Champions, El Campioni of the WAFU Cup of Nations 2017.
Yeah, so good moment there. Good celebration for Ghana. They are champions. Defended the trophy. They won back in 2013. And here they are again. Lifting the trophy for the second time in 4 years. And they will be massively celebrating this feat there. Maxwell Konedu again winning the WAFU Cup. But this time it moved from 8 teams to 16. And the Black Stars of Ghana have once again emerged champions.
Yep, they have, and should be very proud of it. And I'm sure, Ben, in the amount of time that I spent in your company in the last 2 weeks, it's been an absolute pleasure working with you, and I sincerely hope you and GTV, who I know you're very closely linked to, and I know that they've taken this telecast all the way through the tournament. I wish you well, I really do, and thank you for hosting us all here at the Cape Coast, and your Ghanaian hospitality has only been nothing but first class, and we really do thank you so much for your hospitality.
It's certainly been a great moment and honor to work out with this man, Barry Lambert. Steve Vickers came along, Paul Dempsey came. It's been absolutely fantastic. It finished here in Cape Coast. Ghana winning the 2017 WAFU Cup of Nations, beating Nigeria by 4-1, and Niger came third as well. But Benin also, what a surprise story it was for them. It's been wonderful. Thank you very much, everybody. Well, certainly, it's a moment of great joy for the Patrick Razak, the Razor, you call it.
The Razor. He cut his way through the Nigerian defence. He came on, the little man, and tore them apart. Won 2 penalties, which was the deciding factor, after all said and done, of what this tournament was all about. And well done, coach, the assistant coach of the Black Stars, Maxwell Konedu. Well done. You've got a group of young men there that you can be proud of, and I sincerely hope that they go on to make big stars of the Black Stars, and in the future we're going to see a lot more of them. That's what I'd like to see.
Yeah, so they are the stars in the making. The Kwame Kizito, Amos Frimpong, Isaac Chum, Felix Ado, and you can look at them again. Kelvin Ando as well, goalkeeper Joseph Ado, Emmanuel Lomote, Felix Annan. These are players who really have had to enjoy themselves, fought very hard, and they can celebrate deep into the night.
They surely can, and I'm sure they surely will. They go back to their hotel. They're actually staying at the Protea Hotel in Takoradi, and that's a really nice hotel down there, and a place that at the end of the day they are going to be hosted by the innkeeper there. He's a nice man, and he's certainly got some really good staff on board to keep everybody happy in that part of the world. Stayed there a few times in my visits. So the crowd's still hanging in there. These are the support. These are the diehards, aren't they? These are the diehard supporters. So I think there's only one left thing to say. Thank you very much for joining us wherever you are around the world. Ben, thank you for your company. Production crew, really has been fantastic working with you, and it really has been a joy, an absolute joy to bring you the WAFU Cup of Nations 2017. Why don't we just say goodbye, au revoir, cutscenes. Why don't we just say that and watch a few of the highlights that bring back the memories of the past 16 days?
Certainly.